song is this? I've never heard it.
Oh, you've heard it.
Maybe they'll hit one over
The wall.
Join me for the chorus.
How do you know the words?
There we go.
Join me for the chorus.
Join in, Dan, if you know it.
Join in if you know it.
I've never heard it. This is amazing. My mind's blown.
Hey, 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 Buccos go all the way.
All the way.
Hey.
So if you
We have Dan Zangrilli here. We have
This is the most bizarre. Am I dreaming? I feel like I'm having one of those dreams when your fever is 103 degrees.
Right? You've never heard that song?
I've never heard this song in my life.
Oh,
Who sings it? Is this you, Joe?
I don't know any of the words but the chorus.
This kind of sounds like you.
No.
Doesn't it kind of sound like Joe?
I don't know. I think we should do it one more time for
No,
Dan.
I feel bad because this is the second week we've had Dan on, and both times Ron's back hair came up. Twice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad enough once that would be the topic. It's What's Cooking brought to you by your local.
Hey, Buccos go all the way.
Brought to you
Come
by
on
your
now.
local Geico rep, Tim Hester.
Thank you, Mr. Hester. Thank you so
Kindly.
kindly for sticking with this.
Yeah.
Well,
Mr. Hester,
Few others would have, I think.
like to reconsider.
well,
Are these contracts binding?
Fan weather.
An out clause.
Fan weather brought to you by Sun Chevrolet. Spring is here, and so are the deals at Sun Chevrolet. SunChevy.com. High is 60 today with mostly sunny skies. All right.
If you say so.
That takes care of that. Paul Skenes, let's get an update and then Dan's opinion. What do we have here today, Limits?
Yeah, I agree.
You've been updating us all day on Paul Skenes. How did it turn out?
Well, it ended up being not as great as his other starts because, well, Dan, he allowed some runs. Shocker, that happens
Send
in
him to
baseball.
Double-A.
4 in a third innings, 5 hits, 2 runs allowed. Only one of them were earned. 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. His ERA is 0.53.
So it sounds like a poor defensive performance
Probably.
behind him, potentially.
Probably. Yeah.
They kicked the ball around. Any errors in there? City limits? Committed by the Indianapolis defense?
Yes, there was an error.
Okay.
One error committed, I think it was in the 4th inning.
When are
Okay.
we going to see him? When should we see him?
May 10th,
Really?
Specific
think.
date.
That's the earliest I've heard.
I think. Just because it kind of gives him 3 more times through the rotation. I like the idea of it being at home. I think that's going to be a factor, and I think he would be on turn that Friday, May 10th. I'm assuming that's correct. And you could pitch him twice throughout the course of the 10 days. Is that correct? Yes? Maybe?
oh my goodness.
Are you okay?
Oh boy.
What's wrong?
Oh my goodness. Well, keep going.
What happened? Is this a prank?
No, we just keep talking about Skenes.
Why?
We'll get to you in a minute.
I haven't seen... What's going on?
I don't know. I'm having a laughing attack.
You are.
well, Dan.
You've lost your mind.
This whole thing.
What have I done to you?
Nothing. You're doing great.
Oh,
You're
You did a
fantastic.
great job.
Now I'm
Yes, you
becoming
are.
self-conscious.
You've done a,
Is it my back hair?
you've done a great job. Keep talking about Skenes.
Is it my back hair?
You dog,
Yeah,
you.
it took Joe. It took about 5 or 6 weeks, but we finally just had our moment where the whole thing just blew up and we went way off the rails.
So confused. I'm just laughing now because everybody else is laughing. Joe, you've been paralyzed. You're bent over at the waist.
My stomach hurts.
What
I
are we-
apologize
what
for all
is
this. This is
happening?
like having someone over for a dinner party and everything burns and the dog attacks I'm sorry.
Everybody's out. Let's go, Bucks.
I mean, Austin is not helping. We need water.
I'm
not
so
gasoline.
embarrassed. I'm so
Oh,
embarrassed.
did you just throw up?
I'm so embarrassed.
Paul, did you just throw up? You just went over to the garbage
I'm
can.
so embarrassed to introduce
And
you
you-
to my family here.
And you-
This is horrible.
Did you just see Zeise went over to the garbage can, bent over the waist,
Oh,
and it sounded terrible. Are you
yes,
okay?
I'm okay. Oh my goodness. What is happening?
I have no idea.
This
I have tears in my eyes. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, this is true.
this is officially, we've reached a new low in radio.
We're just so excited for Paul Skenes to finally come up at
Oh
some
my
point.
God.
Gosh.
This is horrifying.
Okay, let's talk about the party.
Was it my delivery?
Everything with you was good. You're an innocent house guest. You walked into an extremely dysfunctional.
So I've been in
Family
meetings all
party.
day. I
Yeah.
thought that like he'd been promoted and this is a prank and you're asking me a question
No.
as to like when he's going to be promoted. And I'm like frantically looking at Twitter to see if he's been promoted and like I'm just the last guy in the world to know about it.
Oh my goodness.
No.
But May 10th, yes.
How about Henry Davis?
Down.